You know, living in this invisible world, or I should say, being an invisible patient living in this world, I really try to do a lot of things to educate myself so I can be a little more successful. I read a lot. I avoid Dr. Google with random symptoms, though. I talk to a lot of people, whether regardless of what their diagnosis is, and I talk to healthy people, and I talk to my fair share of doctors. And I was talking with a friend the other day, explaining how I felt, and I recommend finding somebody you can vent to. Probably not your spouse or your partner, because we don't need to keep burdening them. But anyway, and they genuine, I mean, and honestly just said, there's a saying around the tables. You get to a point that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm like, well, that's where I'm at. And he's like, well, like I said, it's said a lot around the tables. And I thought, and I wasn't trying to be rude, because they offered the advice, and in a great way, in a heartfelt way. But I responded by saying, in that situation, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's said in a way to get you to change things the way that change things. And in my situation with my invisibleness, I can't change it. I can do my best to change my mindset, though a lot of the self-help and self-love books, I just toss in the burn barrel, because they just don't resonate. They're not written for people who are invisible. They always preach a rosy outcome. I turn to faith and my understanding of God. I turn to friends and community to snap me out of it. I guess the point of this is, when we have friends that we trust and they offer heartfelt advice, whether it be, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, so it's time to change something. Well, I can't change 7 blown discs, brother. I can't change doctors that don't want to help. I can't change an insurance system that puts profit over patients. I can change my train of thought, but that only gets us so far sometimes. But anyway, my point is, try to show them love and respect, because we need everybody we can on our side. Lord knows the world isn't on our side. But to our friends who want to offer that advice, maybe realize that we're not one size fits all. If we were, we'd all be cured, right? So, just food for thought today. Love you guys. And I hope everybody's doing a little bit better. And we'll talk to you soon. Be safe.